Those Who Wish Me Dead was directed by Taylor Sheridan and stars Angelina Jolie, Nicholas Hoult, Finn Little, John Bernthal, Jake Weber, and a slew of others. And it tells the story of a teenage murder witness who finds himself pursued by assassins in the Montana wilderness, with a survival expert tasked with protecting him and a forest fire threatening to consume them all. To say it's been a disappointing run of movies for me recently would be right on track, because I saw Spiral, I saw Army of the Dead, and both movies I expected a bit more from. Both movies turned out to be pretty mediocre. And unfortunately, that train is still rolling with Those Who Wish Me Dead. So for me, one of the reasons I was super excited to see this movie is it stars Angelina Jolie. I haven't seen her in anything in a bit, since maybe Maleficent 2. And I really enjoy Angelina's work. I do. So I was hoping for something along the line, something action heavy, like what she would do, what she's done before in the past. And that's not what I got here. So let's get into it. And I'll start by saying Those Who Wish Me Dead is very much an average thriller. This is something that I could actually find something like this on Lifetime or something like that. And this is not what I would expect from somebody like Taylor Sheridan. Taylor Sheridan is a man who has written and directed some of my absolute favorite thrillers. Wind River is so underrated. If you guys haven't seen that, you should absolutely check it out. That was like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 for me. I love Yellowstone, the television series. I mean, are you kidding me? Yellowstone is fantastic. Hell or High Water, holy crap, one of the best modern day westerns out there. All of those, Taylor Sheridan did it. So when I saw that this is the director who's going to be bringing me Angelina Jolie in an action thriller, I was totally psyched for that. I was so excited for that. And then we have John Bernthal, aka the Punisher. I mean, what more could you expect? What more could you ask for? And yet, what we got here, you could have swapped out any other set of actors and it would not have made a difference. And that shocked me. That really surprised me. Now we have a great location. We have a lot of cool outdoor, vast Midwestern, I guess, America. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. And very early on, it's established that the killers here, who we have, Aidan Gillen, I think is his name, Gilden maybe, Littlefinger, Game of Thrones, and Nicholas Hoult, in a rare bad guy role. Very early on, it's established these guys are really brutal. These guys are very efficient at what they do. So, you're expecting a decent throwdown. We have John Bernthal playing the sheriff or deputy or something like that. And Angelina Jolie is a firefighter she has kind of lost her way. She wasn't able to save some people. We've seen it before, one of those kind of semi-suicidal type heroes who need a redemption story. And we have this young man named Finn Little, the actor is Finn Little, and he ends up witnessing his father's murder. His father knows some stuff about some people, discovered some stuff, and now Finn is the only loose end. So it's your typical thriller in that sense, but there's nothing wrong with that. You can build on that. You could have something awesome with that. Have you seen Witness? Harrison Ford and all that. That stuff is awesome. But what happens here that surprises me is, first of all, we have Angelina Jolie, and she feels almost like she's not the star of this, that she's not the lead of this. We don't really get that much from her in terms of heroic stuff in this movie. It's so weird, it's just like she's relegated to being second fiddle to the actress who is playing John Berthnall's wife. Sorry, I don't have her name, but I'll put it up here. She's the real badass in this. Oh my goodness, now they're all survivalists. They all study that sort of how to survive in the wilderness and that sort of stuff.
and she kicks ass. She's the one who's really doing the ass kicking here, and that caught me off guard. You know, I've never read the book that this is based on, but now I'm wondering, okay, who is the heroic character in that book? Is it the couple, or is it Angelina Jolie's character, the firefighter? I'm thinking it's not the firefighter character. You know, so it's so weird that they build up this movie around Jolie's character. But when you see it, trust me when I say, she doesn't come across like the main hero. She does have a relationship with the boy. There are some emotional moments between them, but those moments feel not quite forced, but they happen. They don't feel like they're happening organically. Everything in this film feels rushed. Everything feels like it's jumping from one scene to the next without any room to breathe, without any room for us to develop any connection to these characters. So we go from a little boy who witnesses his father getting killed, and therefore, and his father even tells him, find someone you can trust. And he finds Angelina Jolie's character. I think her name is Hannah. He finds Hannah, and in the space of he trusts Hannah. Now, maybe if he was younger, maybe if this was like an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old, I could buy that. But this is a teenage boy who is just witnesses his dad being killed, and very, very quickly invests all of his trust and gives all of the information to Hannah. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. It doesn't feel natural. The pacing is off. Something is wrong. And it just, the entire film feels like that. There is not enough time for these characters to really be developed. And therefore, everything that's happening, I'm just kind of watching it happen. If somebody dies, I don't care. And that's not what I expected from a movie with this caliber of people, both in front of and behind the lens. I really was hoping for more. I was hoping for Cliffhanger or The River Wild, and I got whatever this was. This is not what I signed up for. This is very much an average, mediocre thriller that could have starred any no-name actors and probably maybe be more effective, because I wouldn't be expecting anything from those actors. You know, nobody here gets to really shine except for one character who you would not think would be the focus, but she kind of comes across as she is the actual hero here. So guys, there's not much left to say. It's not a bad movie. I would say watch it if you've got nothing better to do and you're looking for something to watch, and you're like, okay, I'm in the mood for a thriller that I haven't seen 100 times over. Feel free to watch Those Who Wish Me Dead. Otherwise, if you go into this expecting, oh my goodness, this movie stars The Punisher and Lara Croft and Littlefinger and the Beast from X-Men, if you go into this movie expecting that, you're gonna be really disappointed like I was. So Those Who Wish Me Dead gets a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 5.5, you know, I'm feeling generous. Maybe. But that's the best I can do on this one. So let's hope the next movie I see really brings me back to my happy place, because these last 3 films I've seen just didn't cut it. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. If you're new and you would like to subscribe to my channel, feel free to click on my face when it pops up right about there. And of course, if you want to check out past videos, you can do that right along there. So that's it, guys, and until the next one, bye bye.